Hello, folks. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. Hope you're having a great day. I certainly am. The rain has ended and the sun is back out, and we have a beautiful day on tap. A cool day, but a beautiful day. Today we're going to talk about the family of Jesus. The reason that we're going to talk about them is because of the fact that there is a lot of very important information that needs to be discussed. There's a lot of people in our society today that are members of the family of Jesus. The globalists, and you know who the globalists are. They are the satanic rulers, essentially, of the world for the last few thousand years. They have controlled humanness. They have controlled everybody. They have brought the American people and many of the other people from around the world through the central educational system. They have brought them into total stupidity. You look at wokeness and you look at those who are awake. The people who are awake are the ones that have had the opportunity to see everything from both sides, the liberal side and the conservative side. And the reason that they are awake is because they understand the fact that the one side is the satanic side and the other side is the Jesus side. And they want to follow Jesus, and so they are awake. They are doing the things that the Lord wants them to do. The other side, the woke side, is the side that is serving hell. And unfortunately, they're on their way to that place. And we need to pray for those people because of the fact that they do need to become awake. They need to understand the truth, and the truth needs to set them free. Now, what does that have to do with the family of Jesus? The family of Jesus, just like the disciples and just like a lot of the other people in the Christian church over especially the first few centuries, were hunted. They hunted him down like dogs and they killed him however they could. But there were people in the family of Jesus that did manage to survive. And many of those people wound up in Europe, as well as in the United States and a few other parts of the world. Just like the satanic people, you hear the story that Hitler wound up in Honduras, and there are affidavits of people who actually did know Adolf Hitler and his family. And after Adolf Hitler, as the story goes, was killed in a car accident in 1975, his wife and his 4 daughters came out of Honduras. Some of them wound up in Europe and some in the United States. And that's where they wound up living. And you will hear that the people that were a part of that Hitler family were also a part of the globalist regime. And one of these days I'll get up the courage and we'll talk about that. But the family of Jesus has always opposed them, and that's one reason why the family of Jesus has been killed at every opportunity possible. Many of the children that the families had to be hidden, and so they would be placed with other people that could be trusted, that were kind of behind the scenes, or if they were in front of the scenes, they would be somebody who really wasn't known to be part of the family of Jesus, or whatever. They maybe would not be placed in that category, so their children then could survive. Well, many of the children of those families that were families of Jesus became involved in different movements and different causes. And because of the fact that they became involved in these causes and these movements, they ultimately wound up dying. But it wasn't before they were able to have families of their own and continue the bloodline. The bloodlines are very, very important. The bloodlines, for example, of the satanic families, and there were 13 of them, as we are told. Those families, many of those people, have been brought to justice. And from what we understand, many of them have either been placed in prison permanently or have been executed. Now, the families that were a part of the family of Jesus wound up being executed themselves. And so you would think possibly it was a tit for tat, but it really wasn't, because it wasn't until the alliance finally was able to form that the righteousness of this world was able to begin to stop globalism. Globalism has bred what we call wokeness, which is a group of people who have not seen both sides of the argument and fully understand it. They've been given the liberal side or the satanic side of the argument, but they have not been brought into the truth when it comes to the conservative side of the argument. And so they do not know and they do not understand that the family of Jesus Christ is actually working with and fighting with and dying for the godly movement, the conservative movement. I hear a lot of people saying that they don't understand how Christians can be conservatives. The fact of the matter is, I don't understand how liberals can be Christians. And the reason I say this is because I was a liberal and I thought I was a Christian. It wasn't until I got out of the liberal movement that evil spirit was taken off of me and I was freed. And whom the Son has freed is freed indeed, and that's one reason why we love the idea of the family of Jesus still being here on the face of the earth. A lot of them, as I have said earlier, were actually assassinated and killed, but there are many that have been able to work through the years and change some amazing things, and we will begin to learn about some of those things. Remember to give us a like and to subscribe to our channel. We have a number of amazing shows that are going to be coming up. And please remember to listen to the entire show if you can. But here's one other thing, and this is the most important thing of all. You have a good day.